Record to cloud.
Meeting is
Yes.
being recorded.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes,
I
sir. We can start.
okay. So I hope the students are from bachelor's, BTech, and some from masters. No.
Yes, sir.
So friends, very good afternoon to all. So today we will be just seeing what are the various applications of remote sensing and GIS, and what and where you can apply this technique to your current study. So if you are from civil engineering or if you are from architecture or planning, this remote sensing and GIS will surely help you a lot. So, so talking about what is remote sensing. So remote sensing is simply the art, science and technology of observing a remote scene or phenomena by instrument-based technique. Like for example, you have a remote at your home. So what you do, you use that remote to turn on the TV. So it is like without going to any actual place, you are operating something. So similarly, this remote sensing technique is to to act or to perform such some task without going to that place. And it is an art. It is an art. And it contains some science as well as it contains some technology. Okay. So it is composed from two words. First is the remote. Second one is the sensing. What is the meaning of remote? Remote is what why we say that it is a remote. Remote is because it's the observation is done at a distance. We are observing something from a very far places. Like satellites are observing from a distance of about 300 kilometers, 3000 kilometers, 10,000 kilometers, and without physically contacting with the object of interest. And why do we say sensing? We sense the energy. We sense the reflected light. We sense the reflected light that is reflected from the object, and we used to interpret that sensed energy. Okay, so remote sensing is made from two words. One is remote, other one is sensing. Remote because we are doing observing something from a long distance, and sensing means we are detecting some kind of energy, such as light or another form of EMR, that is electromagnetic energy. Now, in the remote sensing, there are basically two types of sensor. One is passive remote sensor, and other one is active remote sensor. So, as the name suggests, passive is like it depends upon someone else. So, the source of energy is external. Like we have some satellite that is totally dependent that totally is dependent upon the sun as an energy. So when sun energy will fall on any object on the surface of Earth, and when that energy gets reflected, these satellite used to these satellite used to capture that. Like this, when sun is emitting some energy, Earth is reflecting that energy, and then these satellites capture that energy, and then they or identify, okay, it is a tree, or okay, it is an ocean, like this. So this is the passive one because it is depending upon the sun as an external source of energy. Other kind of sensor is like active sensor. So they are very active. Active means they are using their own light. They are using their own light source. Like for example, lidar or radar. So what they do, they emit their own lights, and then they get back the backscatter, and then they try to read. Okay, what kind of information is available. So like for example, in your daily life, you see your mobile camera. If you are taking photographs in the daylight, so you won't be needing your flashlight. Flashlight की जरूरत नहीं है दिन के टाइम में. So that means you are depending upon sun as an energy, and you are capturing photograph. So that means in the day you do the passive remote sensing kind of work. And whereas in night, when there is no source of light, उस समय आप लोग क्या करते हैं, you just turn on your flash and then you try to click photographs. So that is a active remote sensing. So this remote sensing everyone does in their daily life. Similarly, the scientists also use, like we use the cameras of our mobile. The scientists or the researcher use the satellite as their camera, and then they try to obtain the information of the surface of Earth. Then coming to the GIS part. So you must have heard that whenever we say remote sensing, there is some attached word called GIS. GIS stands for Geographic Information System. So what does this thing do? So this thing is nothing but it is a computer-based information system that enables capture, modeling, manipulation, retrieval, analysis and presentation of geographically referenced data. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि suppose whatever the data that you are getting from the camera, that from the satellite, and how you will interpret. So to the interpret, you need some kind of software. So that software is called as GIS software. Okay. And why? And the name suggests like GIS stands for Geographic Information System. So geographic means it is related to the surface of Earth because satellite is observing the object on the surface of Earth. So we are calling it as geographic. Then the word is information. Information means the knowledge derived from the study, experience, or the instruction. So from that photograph, we try to obtain some kind of knowledge or some kind of information. What is there? And then there is a system. Their system is like your computer, your hardware, your software, your programmings, all are interlinking together, and then they are giving you some kind of result. So in your daily life you are using your mobile phone. Okay, so your mobile phone is also a kind of GIS software. Like you are opening your Google Maps. ठीक है, अब Google Maps खोलते हैं मोबाइल में और फिर देखते हैं कि ओके वेयर यू आर लोकेटेड, आप कहाँ पर, वेयर इज योर लोकेशन, और यू कैन सर्च फ्रॉम सम प्लेसेस कौन सी जगह पर कहाँ पे यू सपोज यू वांट टू गो टू अ सिनेमा हॉल, you just type on your mobile phone where is this cinema hall located, and using that geographical information system, that your mobile phone tells you that okay, your nearby cinema location is around 2 kilometers from your location. So that is the act, or that is the whole process of doing the GIS. GIS means it is taking the information from your geography, like from your surface of Earth, and giving you some kind of information like how much is the distance, or what is the route. This kind of information it is giving, and the system is nothing but your mobile phone. Okay, so if you are using your mobile phone, then mobile phone becomes the system. If you are using your computer, then that computer becomes the system. And that system will contain some kind of software. Like for mobile, it will have some applications like Google Map. For computer, it will have some applications like QGIS, ArcGIS, that like Google Earth. So you must have heard all these kind of softwares are there. So और ये करते क्या है, दे आर टेकिंग द इमेजेस ऑफ द रिमोट सेंसिंग. सबके बेस मैप पे जो इमेज है वो रिमोट सेंसिंग का ही इमेज है. मतलब the information or the images that satellite has already taken, उसी image को overlay करके now we are trying to identify the location. So this is the whole process of remote sensing and GIS. Okay, GIS के साथ साथ you might have heard some word like GPS. So GPS also comes together with GIS, but they are different things. GPS is something different and GIS is something different. तो GPS क्या होता है? GPS is just the global positioning system. मतलब ये बताता है कि वेयर यू आर एक्चुअली, और वेयर दैट ऑब्जेक्ट इज एक्चुअली लोकेटेड ऑन द सरफेस ऑफ अर्थ. मतलब जीपीएस से हमें किसी भी जगह का, किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट का लैटिट्यूड लॉन्गिट्यूड मिलता है. ठीक है, तो जीपीएस की ही इंफॉर्मेशन वी ट्राई टू सी ऑन अ जीआईएस सिस्टम. ठीक है, तो जीपीएस गिव मी द इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट लैटलॉन्ग, बट दैट लैटलॉन्ग इज विजुअलाइज्ड ऑन सम जीआईएस बेस्ड सॉफ्टवेयर like QGIS, ArcGIS और your Google Map. ठीक है, तो जीपीएस क्या होता है? इट यूजेस सैटेलाइट्स दैट ऑर्बिट्स अराउंड द अर्थ एंड टू सेंड इंफॉर्मेशन टू जीपीएस रिसीवर दैट आर ऑन द ग्राउंड. तो ये करता क्या है कि जीपीएस रिसीवर को यूज करेगा जो कि ग्राउंड पर है. देन देयर आर सम सैटेलाइट व्हिच आर रोटेटिंग अराउंड द सरफेस ऑफ अर्थ. तो इसकी ट्रायंगुलेशन की मदद से दे विल ट्राई टू गिव द एग्जैक्ट इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफ दैट ऑब्जेक्ट विच इज लोकेटेड ऑन द सरफेस ऑफ अर्थ. ठीक है, तो जीपीएस का हमारा यूज होता है किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट का लोकेशन आइडेंटिफाई करने के. और जीआईएस क्या होता है? तो सॉफ्टवेयर प्रोग्राम होता है which helps people to use the information that is collected from the GPS. ठीक है, तो GPS and GIS are two different things. GPS gives you the information about the location, while GIS is that software on which you will interpret that location. Okay? और इस पे आप लोग मतलब यू कैन रीड कि वेयर यू आर एक्चुअली स्टैंडिंग, वेयर दैट ऑब्जेक्ट इज एक्चुअली लोकेटेड. ठीक है, सो दिस इज द माइनर डिफरेंस बिटवीन जीपीएस एंड जीआईएस. So we all know it all starts with a successful launch. So whenever ISRO, like for Indian satellite or some other country satellite like NASA or Japan, JAXA, they send their satellite to the space. So everything starts from there. When the satellite reaches the external orbit, Then what it starts recording. So as soon as it reaches on its orbit, it will start recording and sensing it. It will start emitting its own rays, or it will start depending upon Earth rays, and it will try to record each and everything that is present on the surface of Earth by rotating around that object, by rotating around that Earth. ठीक है, तो पहले वो शुरू करता है रिकॉर्डिंग करना. Then जो भी रिकॉर्ड करता है, whatever it is sensing, it is giving it for the processing. Like you know कि Earth is also rotating, सैटेलाइट इज ऑल्सो रोटेटिंग. तो ये साथ साथ घूम रहा होता है, अर्थ के साथ घूम रहा होता है, अर्थ के अक्रॉस घूम रहा होता है. तो तो उन सब का कैलकुलेशन करते हुए इट डज सम प्रोसेसिंग. प्रोसेसिंग इस तरह से करी कि वॉट एवर इमेज दैट इट कैप्चर इट गेट्स स्टिल, मतलब वो एक स्टिल इमेज, रुका हुआ इमेज हो, हेजी इमेज ना हो. सपोज if you are using your mobile phone and some object is like some bike is going in at a very fast speed, बहुत बहुत हाई स्पीड से कोई अगर बगल से कोई बाइक निकल जाती है, अगर आप उसका फोटो खींचेंगे तो व्हाट विल हैपन, दैट इमेज गेट ब्लर्ड, क्योंकि वो एक जगह पे तो रुका हुआ था नहीं ऑब्जेक्ट. तो ये सारी दिक्कतें सैटेलाइट को भी होती है कि अर्थ भी घूम रहा है, सैटेलाइट खुद भी घूम रहा है. तो ये प्रोसेसिंग और एनालाइजिंग वाले स्टेप में इट ट्राइज टू कैप्चर द स्टिल फोटोग्राफ. वो इस तरह से घूमता है कि जो भी इमेज जहाँ की भी ले रहा हो वो एकदम रुकी हुई है, उसकी करेक्शन हो, और फिर सारी इमेज एकदम स्टिल आए और करेक्ट है, सारा मतलब ऑर्थो रेक्टिफाइड काइंड ऑफ इमेज है. ठीक है. फिर जब वो इमेज आ जाती है, व्हेन दैट इमेज इज विथ यू, देन यू ट्राई टू अप्लाई, देन यू ट्राई टू आइडेंटिफाई, ओके ये इसने किस चीज की इमेज खींची है. सपोज इट हैज कैप्चर्ड द इमेज ऑफ योर एरिया, then you will try to identify, okay in my area how much trees are there, how much urbanization is there, how much water is there, like how much mountain is there, how much agricultural land is there. So that comes the part of application. तो जब रिकॉर्डिंग हो गई और इसकी सेंसिंग हो गई, प्रोसेसिंग हो गई, देन कम्स द पार्ट ऑफ द एप्लीकेशन. फिर आप लोग शुरू करते हैं उसको अप्लाई करना. सो देर आर वेरियस पोर्टल इन विच यू गेट ऑल दिस सैटेलाइट इमेजरीज, एंड फ्रॉम दैट तो हमें ये ऊपर रिकॉर्डिंग का पार्ट, प्रोसेसिंग का पार्ट काफी हद तक जो लोग सैटेलाइट छोड़ते हैं वही लोग करके हम लोग को भेजते हैं. what is our task? Our task is mainly to do the application part, कि मुझे जब सैटेलाइट की इमेजरी मिल गई, what I can do with it, what I can interpret. तो हम लोग अलग अलग टाइम के सैटेलाइट इमेजेस यूज करके we try to identify some kind of feature on the surface of it. तो आज के हम लोग आगे के स्लाइड्स में यही देखेंगे कि what are the various applications where you apply those satellite images. ओके, तो यहाँ तक सबको समझ में आ रहा है? किसी को कोई प्रॉब्लम? If you are facing any problem or doubt, you can type in that comment box, in the chat box. Okay, okay, thank you. So it is very simple. It is simply the process which the satellite is doing. It is observing the surface of Earth and it is showing you the information what is present on the surface of Earth. So now we are coming to the applications of remote sensing GIS कि कहाँ इसे हम लोग अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, स्पेशली इन द केस ऑफ नेचुरल रिसोर्स मैनेजमेंट में हम लोग कैसे अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. तो पहला एप्लीकेशन है, जो मेजर एप्लीकेशन होता है वो है दैट इज इन द फील्ड ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर. लाइक it is used for the estimation of land cover and land degradation key with the period of time. You will capture the images of different period of time and then you will analyze ki which area has given more yield, which area has given less yield, where the degradation has occurred, where the erosion has occurred. This kind of information you get for the agriculture. Then what you can get कि crop production कितना हुआ, crop का damage अगर हो गया है तो वो दिख रहा है कि नहीं. So without going to that ground, suppose your cropland is very large. So if you will try to do this manually by using some GPS, by using some ground-based observation, then it will take a lot of time. बहुत समय लग जाएगा, एक हफ्ते लग जाएंगे, तब तक तो वहाँ की हालत ही बदल जाएगी. So in that case, we use when the area is very large, we try to use satellite imageries. Or satellite imageries से directly up to a very large extent we get the information. तो हम लोग क्लासिफिकेशन करके देख सकते हैं कि वहाँ की क्रॉप प्रोडक्शन कितनी हुई, क्रॉप डैमेज कहाँ कहाँ हो गया है, कहाँ पे फसल अच्छी जा रही है, इस तरह की चीज. Then crop area and yield monitoring means how much area you have sown the crops, how much of the yield it is giving, all these information could be analyzed from the satellite imagery itself. Then you can do some multi-temporal analysis. Temporal means time. तो टाइम के साथ क्या होगा, सपोज आपने देखा जून में कितनी फसल हुई, देन यू सी दिसंबर में कितनी फसल हुई, देन फॉर द पिछले साल कितना हुआ था, इस साल कितना हुआ था, लाइक दिस यू कैन जस्ट चेक द चेंज कि हाउ मच एवरी ईयर यू आर गेटिंग द यील्ड, हाउ मच एवरी ईयर यू आर गेटिंग द क्रॉप प्रोडक्शन, या हर साल कितना डैमेज हो रहा है, इस तरह की स्टडी आप लोग कर सकते हैं. Then very major application is in the crop insurance. Suppose you have some field, and every year due to rain or due to flood that field gets a lot of water. पानी आता है और बहुत सारी फसल बर्बाद हो जाती है. तो क्रॉप इंश्योरेंस कंपनियां जो होती हैं, व्हाट दे यूज, दे हायर कंसल्टेंट एंड देन दे आस्क इट कि वेदर चेक कि जो फार्मर है जो कि क्लेम कर रहा है कि भाई मेरे खेत में पूरा फ्लड आ गया था, सारा फसल बर्बाद हो गई, वेदर ही इज लाइंग और नॉट. बिकॉज फ्लड के टाइम पे तो खुद खेत में जाना इज नॉट पॉसिबल, मेजरमेंट इज नॉट पॉसिबल ऑन द ग्राउंड इटसेल्फ. So at that time you take the help from satellite imageries and then you estimate, okay, yes, उसका जो भी area है, that area is coming under the flood, or whether it is coming under the cyclone. Yes, cyclone has affected his land, it has affected his property. So that kind of insurance he can get. तो कंपनियों को भी इसका यूज होता है, और जो फार्मर्स है या जो लोकल यूजर है उनको भी इसके थ्रू they can assess कि okay, yes, my area is there, and they can prove also कि yes, during that time there was flood and my area was flooded. तो इस तरह की स्टडी एग्रीकल्चर रिलेटेड होती है. फिर वाटर रिसोर्स में भी इसके बहुत ही मेजर एप्लीकेशन है, लाइक you can check how is the water distributing, like there is a watershed map here. तो आप देख सकते हैं how the river is flowing from higher elevation to lower elevation, what are the drainage network, फिर how much is the water availability, where are the reservoirs, ठीक है, surface water. Then there are some method to indirectly estimate the groundwater also. Then where is the snow, कितना कहाँ glaciers हैं, कहाँ snow है, how the glaciers are melting. These kind of study you can do in the field of water resource. Similarly, in the field of urban development, you can analyze कि कितना urban sprawling है, कि how much area it has seen rapid urbanization from the past 30 years, from past 20 years, how much urbanization has occurred. Then you can also do, with the help of remote sensing and GIS, like you can estimate what are the various site suitability spaces. Like suppose you want to construct a school, so you provide different criteria, like it should be near to my house, it should be near to hospital, it should be near to playground. There are various layers that you can apply, and using that overlay you will tell कि okay, these are the best locations where we can construct some kind of schools. So like this kind of site suitability study होती है, या फिर suppose some people want to construct a dam, तो उसके लिए भी होती है साइट सुटेबिलिटी एनालिसिस कि पहाड़ में कहाँ पे हम लोग डैम को लगाएं. तो उसके लिए एलिवेशन इंफॉर्मेशन, स्लोप, एस्पेक्ट, वो सारे इंफॉर्मेशन को यूज करके दे विल टेल ओके दीज आर द मेजर लोकेशन वेयर अगर आप डैम बनाएंगे तो यू विल गेट द मैक्सिमम आउटपुट फ्रॉम द डैम. सिमिलरली वाटर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सिस्टम जो शहरों में जाता है कि हाउ इज द सीवेज लाइन इज डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड, how the pipeline is distributed, how the water is supplied to the city. That kind of work is also done in case of urban. Then you also do the digitization and multi-layer map making. Like digitization means you are marking out the point, line, and polygon on the earth surface. Like you are marking out your property. Suppose आपने कोई जमीन खरीदी है, then you simply use some Google Earth and some other software like GIS, and you can simply map, okay, this is my property. You can estimate the area, कितना area है वहाँ पे. You can also estimate कि वो point नियर बाई हॉस्पिटल से कितना दूर है, नियर बाई स्कूल से कितना दूर है, टेम्पल से कितना दूर है. दिस काइंड ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन you can directly interpret from that image. तो अर्बन डेवलपमेंट में भी इसके यूज है. देन बहुत बड़ा एप्लीकेशन इसका नेचुरल डिजास्टर में भी होता है. लाइक यू कैन असेस हाउ मच इज द फ्लड, हाउ मच इज द ड्राउट, what are the area which has where there is a forest fire. Then landslide estimation में भी काम आता है, using some technique like EHP and weighted overlay. You get to estimate where the कहाँ पे landslide आ सकता है. There is मतलब probability map बनती है landslide की. Then there are some cyclone visualization app. जो कि जीआईएस को ही यूज करते हैं और बताते हैं कि कहाँ कहाँ पे साइक्लोन आ सकता है या कहाँ पे करंट में साइक्लोन फॉर्मेशन हो रहा है और उसका ट्रैक कैसा जाएगा, किस तरफ जाएगा. So in the coastal areas of Mumbai and Maharashtra and in the eastern coast of Odisha, every year we see that there is a cyclone. So how that cyclone will come, where it will fall, these kind of study people do. Flood के भी सिनेरियो बहुत होते हैं, प्लेन्स में भी होते हैं, ऊपर पहाड़ों में भी बहुत सारे फ्लड्स होते हैं, फ्लैश फ्लड होते हैं. तो उसको भी आप एस्टिमेट कर सकते हो कितना वॉल्यूम ऑफ वाटर आया, मतलब कितना सरफेस एरिया आया वाटर का, कितना एरिया इट हैज स्प्रेड, कितने अर्बन एरिया को इसने डुबा दिए. दैट काइंड ऑफ स्टडी यू कैन डू. फिर एक बहुत मेजर एप्लीकेशन होता है लैंड कवर मैपिंग का. लैंड कवर मींस लैंड यूज वो है जो कि विच आर डन बाय द पीपल. मींस द पीपल आर डूइंग समथिंग, पीपल आर कंस्ट्रक्टिंग सम industries, people are constructing some kind of urban areas, so you are mapping those कि कितने land use बने हैं वहाँ. Then there is a method to and one is land cover. Land cover is what is naturally present like mountains, trees, forest. तो ये सब वहाँ पे पहले से मौजूद है, water land. So this kind of mapping ki how much area in your study area, how much is forested land, how much is agricultural land, how much is urban land. इस तरह की मैपिंग हम लोग कर सकते हैं और समय के साथ इसमें कितना बदलाव आया है. दिस इज द वेरी मेजर टास्क दैट इज डन अराउंड एवरीवेयर यूजिंग दिस रिमोट सेंसिंग एंड जीआईएस टेक्निक. देन वेस्टलैंड मैपिंग की कहाँ कहाँ पे वेस्टलैंड है, जो की जगह अच्छी जमीन कहाँ कहाँ खराब हो गई, इस तरह की स्टडी. देन टोपोलॉजी स्टडी की, वहाँ की टोपोग्राफी कैसी है, हाउ इज द एलिवेशन देयर, हाउ इज द स्लोप देयर, एस्पेक्ट कैसा है, कर्वेचर कैसा है, हिल शेड कैसा है. तो वेरियस टोपोग्राफिकल एस्पेक्ट आल्सो यू कैन डायरेक्टली ऑब्जर्व फ्रॉम द सैटेलाइट इमेजरी एंड उसके लिए यूज होता है डिजिटल एलिवेशन मॉडल. देयर आर वेरियस काइंड ऑफ सैटेलाइट इमेजरी, उसमें से एक होता है डिजिटल एलिवेशन मॉडल जो कि आपको हर लोकेशन का पिक्सल वाइज एलिवेशन देता है. उस एलिवेशन को यूज करके यू कैन डिटरमाइन कि हाउ इज द एलिवेशन ऑफ दैट प्लेस, व्हाट इज द स्लोप ऑफ दैट प्लेस, हाउ व्हाट इज द एस्पेक्ट ऑफ दैट प्लेस, इस तरह की चीजें. देन वन इज जियोलॉजिकल एंड जियोमॉर्फोलॉजिकल मैपिंग. लाइक जियोलॉजिकल मैपिंग मींस कि वहाँ पे क्या, वहाँ पे किस तरह की जियोलॉजी है, वहाँ पे जियोलॉजी कैसी, जियोमॉर्फोलॉजी कैसी, मतलब लिनियामेंट्स है कि नहीं कहीं पे, वहाँ के रॉक स्केट के टाइप किस तरह के, इस तरह की स्टडी होती है जो कि सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया कंडक्ट कराती है इंडिया में. जीएसआई एंड सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया, जियोलॉजिकल सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया एंड सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया, दिस बोथ कंपनी दे डू दिस काइंड ऑफ मैपिंग और इन पूरा इन होल इंडिया लेवल. Then one application is in the field of soil resources, like how do you map the soil कि वहाँ पे sandy soil है in your area, whether it is black cotton soil, sandy soil, loamy soil, clay type of soil, उस तरह की soil mapping की study होती है. Then there is soil moisture estimation कि उस soil में कितना moisture है. If you are from the civil engineering background, so you must have read that geotechnical engineering. तो उस जियोटेक्निकल इंजीनियरिंग में यू टेक द सॉइल सैंपल एंड यू डू सम काइंड ऑफ स्टडी कि उसके अंदर मॉइस्चर कितना है, वाटर कंटेंट कितना है. वो जो सारी स्टडी होती है वो एक बहुत छोटे लेवल पे आप लोग छोटे सैंपल पे करते हो. अगर वही चीज सॉइल मॉइस्चर का एस्टिमेशन एक ग्लोबल लेवल पे हो जाए, एक इंडिया लेवल पे हो जाए, तो वो करने के लिए तो ऐसे तो समय बहुत लगेगा. बट इफ यू आर यूजिंग रिमोट सेंसिंग देन देयर आर सम इनडायरेक्ट इक्वेशंस which is help to determine the soil moisture of the area using from the soil type. मतलब soil की टाइप को देख करके बता देगा कि अच्छा इसके अंदर इतना मॉइस्चर हो सकता है, या वहाँ का वेटनेस कंडीशन, वहाँ का रेनफॉल को एस्टिमेट करके, इन सब बहुत सारे टेक्निक को यूज करके इट गिव्स यू द इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट सॉइल मॉइस्चर. फिर इरोजन लैंड, कितना एरिया इरोड हो गया, पहले कुछ और, पहले वहाँ ग्रीनरी थी, फिर ड्यू टू अर्बनाइजेशन पीपल ने वहाँ पे कल्टीवेशन शुरू कर दिया और फिर जब उसको बैरन छोड़ा तो वहाँ पे इरोजन हो गया. तो इस तरह की स्टडी भी होती है कि सॉइल कैसे वहाँ का इरोड हो गया, कितने सॉइल में ड्यू टू इंट्रूजन ऑफ सी वाटर यू सी सम सॉल्ट कमिंग टू द सॉइल सरफेस, तो उसकी भी मैपिंग हो जाती है. द कलर ऑफ दैट सॉइल चेंजेस, तो उस कलर से आइडेंटिफाई कर लेते हैं, या उसमें तरह तरह के बैंड कॉम्बिनेशन लगा करके वी आइडेंटिफाई कि ओके दिस मच एरिया इज अफेक्टेड फ्रॉम द सी इंट्रूजन एंड इट इज ड्यू टू सॉल्ट. इसी तरह से वाटर लॉग्ड एरिया, सपोज ड्यू टू ड्रेनेज इशू, अगर किसी शहर में लाइक चेन्नई, बैंगलोर में जब भी कभी बारिश होती है अचानक से, तो आप लोग सुने होंगे कि अर्बन फ्लड हो जाता है. तो अर्बन फ्लड में क्या होता है कि सपोज ऑल द ड्रेनेज में भी पानी पहले पहले से भरा हुआ है, तो ड्रेनेज ओवरफ्लो, और वो वापस सी में जा नहीं पाते हैं, सिटी में ही रुके रहते हैं और धीरे 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 जाते हैं वो सी की तरफ। तो जितने देर तक वाटर वहां पे लॉक्ड है, तो यू कैन इवन मैप दोस कि अच्छा कितना एरिया मेरे शहर में मैप्ड है, कितना एरिया मेरे शहर में वाटर से डूबा हुआ है, इनंडेटेड। तो दिस काइंड ऑफ एप्लीकेशन यू यूज इन फ्लड। तो उसी तरह से आपको एक इमेज के फॉर्मेट में भी दिखा सकते हैं, लाइक दिस इज द गल्फ ऑफ मेक्सिको एंड इट इज यूजिंग लैंडसेट इमेजेस एंड यूजिंग सम टेक्निक, some remote sensing technique, it is identifying okay this much is the water area, so this blue color is water and rest part is either forest or some kind of agricultural land or urban area। तो वाटर की मैपिंग करनी हो तो उसमें रिमोट सेंसिंग इस तरह से दिखाता है, ठीक है। देन रिवर की मॉर्फोमेट्री होगी कि विद पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, इफ यू कुड सी इन द कॉर्नर द ईयर्स इज चेंजिंग। तो फ्रॉम 1985 वी हैव ऑब्जर्व दिस, क्या कहते हैं ये पुकल्पा रिवर है, क्या कहते हैं पेरू में, तो उसकी मॉर्फोमेट्री बहुत ज्यादा चेंज हुई समय के साथ, इसकी मॉर्फोलॉजी पूरी चेंज हो गई एंड देयर आर फॉर्मेशन ऑफ ऑक्सबो लेक्स यहाँ पे। तो इसकी भी स्टडी हो जाती है ओके विद इन टाइम हाउ मच दैट मॉर्फोलॉजी हैज चेंज। और साथ ही साथ इफ यू विल लुक हियर रैपिड अर्बनाइजेशन हैज अकर्ड फ्रॉम दिस मच टू दिस मच। so this could also be observed like कितना एरिया यहाँ पे कितना एरिया यहाँ पे अर्बनाइज हो गया। और इसमें करना कुछ नहीं है, ओनली टेम्पोरल इमेजेस, यू टेक द टेम्पोरल इमेजेस ऑफ दैट सेम लोकेशन एवरी टाइम, every year you just observe that place and you will find this kind of changes, ठीक है। उसी तरह से we have tried to map the Bihar flood। तो this is the map from 2018 August, 2018 August, a lot of flood had came to Bihar। So you could see the northern part which is red, and some western part of Bihar is totally showing red, and this blue color is the river Ganga। Okay, Ganga river is flowing and this part it is showing that it has flooded। तो इतने बड़े एरिया की फ्लड मैपिंग अगर आप मैनुअली करने जाते हैं उस टाइम पे, so it will not be possible इतने बड़े, क्योंकि जब तक आप सर्वे करते हैं तब तक तो फ्लड का पानी चला जाता है। तो एंड एट दैट केस वी ट्राई टू यूज द remote sensing images। So it is so for flood mapping we used to identify and visualize the extent of flooding। फ्लडिंग का एक्सटेंट कितना है, कितना डैमेज किया है, कितने क्रॉप पे गया है, ठीक है। और इसको ही को लोग बाद में विजुलाइज भी कर सकते हैं कि सम सॉफ्टवेयर लाइक QGIS, ArcGIS, गूगल अर्थ इंजन, इन सब के हम लोग इसको विजुलाइज भी कर सकते हैं। ओके, उसी तरह से आप लोग ये भी देख सकते हैं लेक, ये बेलांडर लेक है, बेलांडर लेक इज इन बैंगलोर। तो ड्यू टू अर्बनाइजेशन बैंगलोर हैज सीन अ लॉट ऑफ अर्बनाइजेशन इन द पास्ट डिकेड। वहां पे बहुत ज्यादा अर्बनाइजेशन हुआ है। ये पूरे एरिया जो पहले क्रॉप लैंड था, ओपन लैंड था, इट हैज टोटली बिकमिंग लाइक अर्बन एरिया। ओके, एंड दिस इज द लेक, दिस इज द लेक, इट हैज श्रिंक। ये पहले इतना बड़ा हुआ करता था, विद टाइम इट हैज श्रिंक टू दिस मच। ओके, सिमिलरली यहाँ पे भी एक लेक है, वो भी पहले थोड़ा बड़ा था और ड्यू टू अर्बनाइजेशन और इंक्रोचमेंट की वजह से यहाँ पे पूरा पानी कम हो गया। सिमिलरली इस एरिया में अर्बनाइजेशन और रोड बनने की वजह से ये पूरा वाटर, एक जो पहले इतने मोटे धार में जाती थी, इट हैज श्रिंक टू अ वेरी लिटिल। ओके, तो इस तरह की इंफॉर्मेशन आप लोग गैदर कर सकते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ सैटेलाइट रिमोट सेंसिंग। Then this is the images of Tehri Dam which was built in 2006, 2006 में complete हो गया। तो after 2006 you can see कि there is a lot of water present। वरना उसके पहले यहाँ पे अर्बनाइजेशन हुआ करता था, इन लोगों को शिफ्ट किया गया दूसरी जगह पे, और फिर यहाँ पे वाटर, जब डैम बना तो इतना एरिया पूरा डूब गया। बट दिस वाज कंस्ट्रक्टेड टू सप्लाई वाटर एंड इलेक्ट्रिसिटी टू द होल स्टेट एंड टू उत्तर प्रदेश एंड एज वेल एज टू उत्तराखंड। तो इस तरह की ऑब्जर्वेशन आप लोग ले सकते हैं फ्रॉम द सैटेलाइट इमेजेस। इसी तरह से अर्बन स्क्रॉल, ये चाइना की अर्बन स्क्रॉल यू कैन सी from starting from 1985 to 2015। So this much area it was previously and now it has increased to up to this much। This whole area they have converted into urbanization, ठीक है। ये पूरा अर्बनाइज हो गया। इधर राइट साइड में देख सकते हैं पहले कुछ भी नहीं था, इतना सा था, एंड देन इट हैज increased to this much। सिमिलरली हम लोग ने एक स्टडी किया था कि यूजिंग दैट रिमोट सेंसिंग इमेजेस वी हैव एस्टिमेटेड द सोलर पोटेंशियल, कि किसी लोकेशन की सोलर पोटेंशियल कैसी है. तो दिस एरिया वाज लोकेटेड इन उत्तराखंड ओनली, and we have taken the drone imageries of that location, and then we try to build the 3D city model, and we have shown कि अच्छा this building has got very high potential of solar energy, this green building are having less potential of solar energy. और अगर इनमें हम लोग सोलर प्लांट लगाते हैं तो इनमें सबसे ज्यादा ये लोग तो ये लोग सबसे ज्यादा यूज कर पाएंगे सोलर एनर्जी को, एंड देन दे कैन कन्वर्ट इनटू अ लाइक अ ग्रीन बिल्डिंग. तो इस तरह की एप्लीकेशन भी वी हैव प्रपोज्ड टू अ टीम. तो इस तरह के काम भी होते हैं. देन एग्रीकल्चर में जैसे पहले ही बताया था, क्रॉप यील्ड मैपिंग, क्रॉप फिनोलॉजी मैपिंग, क्रॉप एरिया एस्टिमेशन. तो इस तरह से आप देख सकते हैं कि विद इन टाइम इमेज इज चेंजिंग एंड यू कैन सी कि किस तरह से क्रॉप लैंड जो पहले बैरन था वो बाद में ग्रीन हो गया. तो क्रॉप की मॉनिटरिंग आप कर सकते हैं कि विद टाइम हाउ मच एरिया द रीजन इज क्रॉप्ड और इट इज नॉन क्रॉप. ठीक है. So this is the imagery for Assam. Assam maybe there has seen a lot of deforestation in the past 20 years. Okay, so you could see previously it was up to this much. The forest was up to this much, and now with the 20 years it has simply gone. This much forest area is totally gone. So this was also observed using this satellite remote sensing itself. In the past 30 years, they have just removed all the forest area and converted into cropland or agriculture. Around 118 square kilometer of forest were lost, totally lost. And it is in the Nameri and Pakket Tiger Reserve located in Assam. ठीक है. उसी तरह से ओशन की स्टडी कर सकते हैं कि हाउ व्हाट इज द सी सरफेस टेम्परेचर विच इज इंक्रीजिंग और डिक्रीजिंग, और इसकी वजह से मानसून कैसा आएगा, बारिश कैसी होगी, rainfall will be high, rainfall will be low, what will be the direction of wind. This kind of study people do. Then in climate change they use some kind of prediction study also कि अभी current में कैसा है temperature, past में कैसा था, present में कैसा है, future में किस तरह से temperature rise कर रहा है. इस तरह की स्टडी भी थर्मल सेंसर यूज करके होती है. ठीक है. Then there is an example of ice melting, like this is I think nearby Alaska, कि how much due to climate change from the 88 to 87 to 2003, how much melting has occurred. All these images you will get on the online in the NASA portal. They have shown all these images. Okay. तो वी हैव सीन अ लॉट ऑफ एप्लीकेशन. हम लोग ने ढेर सारे एप्लीकेशन देखे जहाँ जहाँ पे सपोज इफ यू आर अ बीटेक स्टूडेंट, इन फ्यूचर इफ यू वांट टू यूज रिमोट सेंसिंग, देन यू गॉट सम आइडिया कि अच्छा कहाँ कहाँ पे यू कैन अप्लाई, और इसके क्या क्या फायदा होते हैं अप्लाई करने का. दैट आई विल टेल यू. लाइक द जो भी इमेजेस हैं दैट यू आर यूजिंग, it is available in the digital format. Okay, so you don't need to मतलब आपको कहीं पीडीएफ या प्रिंट आउट निकालने की जरूरत नहीं. मतलब आपके पास ये डिजिटल फॉर्मेट में तो इजीली शेयरेबल है, किसी को भी भेज सकते हैं, किसी को भी दिखा सकते हैं, कहीं से बैठ के कहीं का भी ऑब्जर्वेशन आप उठा सकते हैं. ठीक है. तो डेटा फॉर रिमोट एरियाज कैन बी एक्वायर्ड विच आर इनएक्सेसिबल. सपोज आपको एकदम माउंटेन के पीक का चाहिए, सपोज एकदम माउंट एवरेस्ट के एकदम टॉप का आपको इमेजेस चाहिए. अब वहां तो पॉसिबल जाना नहीं है सभी इंसान के लिए, तो सभी इंसान का वहां जाकर के फोटो खींचना पॉसिबल नहीं है. बट यू कैन डू इफ यू आर यूजिंग रिमोट सेंसिंग, देन यू कैन डायरेक्टली लोकेट दैट प्लेस and take the information from the place itself. Then coming to the measurement, जब measurement की बात आती है, you all know कि when you do a DGPS survey on the ground, so एक तो उसमें मेहनत बहुत लगती है. You have to set up all the instrument, then you have to rotate around that place, and then you have to take the observation of various location. Okay, you have to know the benchmarks, and then you do the observation. Excuse me. Okay, so one is like it is if you are doing on the ground, then it will cost you a lot. Okay, it will cost you a lot because the setting up of DGPS and doing survey for the whole day will take a lot of time. and it will take a lot of effort, and also you will not cover a large area. Whereas if you're using remote sensing, you can cover your whole city, you can cover your whole state even within a single day. Okay. Then aerial, it gives you the aerial estimation in place of point measurement. Like इसका क्या मतलब हुआ कि जब आप खुद से ग्राउंड से ऑब्जर्व करते हो तो यू होल्ड अ इंस्ट्रूमेंट एट अ पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट, आपको बस उसी पॉइंट का इंफॉर्मेशन मिलता है। और जब वो सेटेलाइट रिमोट सेंसिंग यूज करते हैं तो आपको एक पूरा पिक्सल का इंफॉर्मेशन मिलता है, तो वो पिक्सल पिक्सल जोड़ करके पूरे बड़े एरिया का एस्टिमेट मिल जाता है। तो एरियल एस्टिमेट से ज्यादा क्लियर होती है पिक्चर, ना कि पॉइंट एस्टिमेट से। पॉइंट थोड़ा कम होता है, अगर जितना ज्यादा पॉइंट, अगर हमारे पास ढेर सारे पॉइंट होंगे तब जाके एक क्लियर इमेज बनेगी। वही अगर हमारे पास एरियल एस्टिमेट है पहले से, तो ऑलरेडी मेरे पास काफी क्लियर इमेज है। ठीक है। फिर दूसरी बात की ऑल इंफॉर्मेशन इज कलेक्टेड एंड स्टोर्ड इन वन प्लेस, कि ये जो भी आप ऑब्जर्वेशन लेते हैं यू गेट एट अ सिंगल प्लेस एंड देन यू कैन सिंपली शेयर इट टू एनीवन। और क्या है, इसका एक हाई रिजोल्यूशन होता है स्पेस और टाइम के कंपैरिजन में। हाई रिजोल्यूशन इन द सेंस, इस सेंस में कि हम एक बड़े एरिया को हम लोग कवर कर लेते हैं, एक लॉन्ग टाइम पीरियड को हम लोग कवर कर। आप सपोज कोई आपसे पूछे कि ईयर 2000 में आपके एरिया में फॉरेस्ट कहाँ कहाँ थी, तो अब तो आप पास में जा नहीं सकते, तो ग्राउंड का तो ऑब्जर्वेशन लेना पॉसिबल ही नहीं है आपके पास। फिर क्या ही ऑप्शन रहेगा फिर, तो उस समय आप कहाँ जाएंगे फिर? आप अब रिमोट सेंसिंग यूज करेंगे कि आप बैक ऑफ द टाइम गए, उस डेट की इमेजेस आपने खोली एंड देन यू आर ऑब्जर्विंग क्योंकि दिस इज द इंफॉर्मेशन फॉर द ईयर 2000 और फॉर सम पास्ट पास्ट ईयर। ठीक है, तो ये सारे होते हैं एडवांटेज रिमोट सेंसिंग। देन टॉकिंग अबाउट द लिमिटेशंस, इसके साथ से कुछ लिमिटेशंस भी है। सबसे पहले कि आपको थोड़ा ट्रेंड होना जरूरी है, कि यू इट इज रिक्वायर्ड सम ट्रेंड एंड एक्सपीरियंस प्रोफेशनल। इट इज नॉट वेरी टफ बट इट रिक्वायर्स सम काइंड ऑफ ट्रेनिंग। यू नीड टू नो कि अच्छा किस तरह की इमेजेस फॉरेस्ट जैसे दिखती है, वाटर सैटेलाइट इमेजेस में कैसा दिखता है, ट्री सैटेलाइट इमेजेस में कैसे दिखती है, अदर ऑब्जेक्ट्स आर हाउ इट इज सीन फ्रॉम द सैटेलाइट इमेज। इसका आपको थोड़ा सी ट्रेनिंग और एक्सपीरियंस होना जरूरी है। और कुछ कुछ सॉफ्टवेयर जो लोग इसको यूज करते हैं लाइक ArcGIS, so that ArcGIS is not free. It is not free. It is costly. If you are buying the license, it will cost you around from 10,000 to 10 lakh rupees, depending upon the usage. ओके, तो इट इज नॉट फ्री। तो इसके अल्टरनेटिव्स आ गए आजकल, QGIS है काफी अच्छा अल्टरनेटिव, और देयर आर सम वेब बेस्ड प्लेटफॉर्म आल्सो जो ऑनलाइन ही हो जाता है सारे का, लाइक गूगल अर्थ भी है, गूगल माई मैप्स है। तो ये सारे भी सॉफ्टवेयर या वेबसाइट लोग यूज करके दे ट्राई टू यूज द रिमोट सेंसिंग एंड जीआईएस का। तो लेकिन जो अगर सॉफ्टवेयर आप खरीदने जाएंगे तो एडास एंड ArcGIS दीज आर ऑल वेरी कॉस्टली। ठीक है। देन इंटरप्रिटेशन बेस्ड ऑन रिमोट सेंस डेटा शुड बी यूज्ड विद कॉशियस अनलेस सपोर्टेड बाय ग्राउंड वेरिफिकेशन। अब क्या होता है कि सपोज यू आर मैपिंग योर प्रॉपर्टी यूजिंग रिमोट सेंसिंग डेटा सेट, अगर उसके साथ साथ आपको एक बार ग्राउंड पे जाके उसको क्रॉस चेक भी करना पड़ेगा कि जो आपने मार्किंग की है दैट इज करेक्ट और नॉट। अदरवाइज इट विल हैपन कि आप 2 मीटर भी अगर आपने शिफ्ट कर दिया अपनी पेंसिल या अपने डिस्ट्रैक्शन का मार्क, तो इट विल गो इनटू समवन एल्स प्रॉपर्टी, किसी और के प्रॉपर्टी में जा सकता है। तो उस चीज को ध्यान देते हुए इट शुड बी डन विद कॉशन। ठीक है, तो ऐसे रैंडम नहीं करना, कॉशन के साथ करना है। तो इसीलिए बोला था ग्राउंड वेरिफिकेशन इज इम्पोर्टेंट इन द केस ऑफ रिमोट सेंसिंग। ओके, सो आई होप कि अभी तक सबको जितना बताया गया वो समझ में आया। किसी को कोई डाउट हो तो प्लीज आस्क। So this was for all for today, and I will tell you some smaller website where you can do some processing. तो किसी को इशू है? समझ में आया सबको क्या क्या होते हैं इसके एप्लीकेशंस? What are the advantage, limitation and applications that you can use? Okay, किसी को कोई डाउट है? If you have any doubt you can type in that chat box or you can unmute. Okay, so shall I proceed to this web-based platform data visualization? Okay, fine. So, okay. So there are various data portals that you can directly use on the web browser itself. It requires no software. It only requires that your internet should be there, and you can visualize some kind of changes which is happening over the surface of Earth. Like there is one website which is known as Timelapse. Okay, it is from the Google Earth Engine people, and they have created a website called Timelapse. So we will open this website. I will share you the link in the chat box. This is the link. If you will visit this link, you will open this link. This Timelapse website will help you to know the जो हम लोग ने अभी जितने स्लाइड्स दिखाए जिसमें कि लैंड यूज लैंड कवर मॉनिटर हो रहा था सरफेस का जैसे ये फॉरेस्ट कैसे कम हो गया टाइम के साथ और जो भी हम लोग ने जितनी जीआईएफ दिखाई जिसमें अर्बनाइजेशन हो रहा है फॉरेस्ट चेंज हो रहा है वाटर की चेंजेस हो रही है दैट थिंग यू कैन सिंपली यूज दिस वेब ब्राउजर टू गेट सपोज यहाँ पे कुछ साइड में एग्जांपल है लाइक अर्बन अर्बन ग्रोथ जो भी हम लोग ने दिखाए थे चाइना में तो उसकी यहाँ पे इसके ऊपर अगर साइड में वी विल क्लिक इट हियर ऑन अर्बन ग्रोथ and we have to depending upon your internet speed you have to wait for some time. Okay, so niche you will see at the bottom there is a slider. It is slider that starts from year 1985 1984. Okay, and it goes up to 2020, and there is one button to increase the speed or decrease the speed like 0.25 0.5 and 1, and there is one button to play and pause like this. Okay, so if you will play this button, it will, every year will change. Otherwise, you can pause and just click on the year in which you want to check the changes. Suppose you want to check कि 2010 में कितना urbanization हुआ, तो you just click on 2010 and it will show you the urbanization at that place. 2011, 12, 13, then 2020 में कितना हुआ, that you can simply check it. 1984, 2020. दिस काइंड ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशन यू कैन डायरेक्टली यूज दिस वेबसाइट तो इस वेबसाइट को यूज कर सकते हैं हम लोग अपना स्टडी एरिया आइडेंटिफिकेशन में सपोज यू वांट टू वर्क on urbanization of some area you want to work upon ki whether the Pune city has urbanized or not with time so you can directly search here upper left mein you can search here for Pune then click there then this map will go to Pune. Okay, so this was your Pune in 1984. So you could see a lot of barren area is there in Pune, and no sign of urbanization, very less sign of urbanization, or in fact, no sign of very less urbanization is there here. Okay, rest everything is almost barren or it is forested. Either forest cover is there or it is barren. Okay, then you will click on suppose you click on 1990. Then you will see some changes. Some forest area and some barren area is changing. Then 1995, some urbanization area is increasing. Then if you will increase more in 2000, some more images there. Then 2005, some images are coming. 2010, urbanization is increasing. It is increasing to this part. This is Pimpri Chinchwad area. That is also are having urbanization. In 2015, a lot of urbanization has occurred. In 2020, this much of urbanization has occurred. See this gray colored urbanization. You can check it in your map. Maybe due to internet, you might not see my screen correctly. But in your same PC, you can check. Or in your mobile, you can visualize. You have to just search the name of your area of interest and you have to wait for some time for images to get low. and then you can check the change. So in 1984, nothing was there, only barren land and some urbanization was there. And in 2020, all the barren land has almost here in this part, in city part, is converted into urbanized area. Okay. Also, you could see there are some dams here. So in 1984, some dams were not there, but in 2020, you could see these dams were seen. So you could even monitor in which year these have started appearing. Up to 1990, it was not there. In 1995, in 1995, this thing appeared. 1994 also it appeared. Okay, 92, 91, 90. In 1991, it was not there, and in 92, this dam was there. So you could even tell the date. Okay, in this year, this dam has started its operation. Okay. Likewise, this dam also you could check this reservoir. It was not present in 92, but it was present in 93. So this kind of change observation you can do for your area of interest using this website. Okay. So this website you have to remember, it is earthengine.google.com/timelapse. This link I have pasted in the chat box. You can keep it, you can save it somewhere, or you can bookmark this page to use it in future. Okay. Similarly, there is one website with the name I will type in the chat box. The name is Wendy. It is specially used in the coastal areas of all over the world. The page look like this. I will paste it here. I will give you the link. Uh, if you click on this link, it will open this page, and this page gives you the visualization of the current temperature and wind pattern. Okay, how much wind is there, how much wind is going, what is the direction of the wind. Similarly, you can even track some cyclone if it is coming in your area. Like here, you could see some minor formation of cyclone is there in the nearby Sri Lanka in the southeast part. Okay, and at the bottom you will see there is a play button in the bottom. So you can use that button. That button will track the path of this formation. Yeah, how this will go. Whether it will go upward, left side, north side, south side. It will try to track this for formation in future. So today is 28. So it will tell about on what date, like on Thursday it will fall, or on Wednesday this will fall on the surface of Earth. So see, it is showing like on Tuesday it is reaching here, and nearby Wednesday it will fall. It will fall on Sri Lanka. See, in the southern part of Sri Lanka, it will fall. And you can see it has reached up to this part. So wait. Okay. So you could see that this has reached up to southern part. Okay. So this website was Windy. Similarly, there is one website that name is Earth Null School. Earth Null School. This website is also similar to Windy website. I will type its name. I will type its name here. Earth Null School. It is similar to Windy. It gives you information in the form of a globe. Like India will show on a globe, and you will see the wind direction, how it is flowing. You could see here somewhere in near Japan, I think. you are getting a lot of cyclonic activity here. That thing was also observed in, I think, in Wendy also you can observe the same thing. See, nearby Japan, a lot of cyclone is forming. Okay. Nearby Tokyo, here it is Tokyo, and here there is a activity of cyclone. Similarly, in Earth and School also, but this Earth and School shape is like a Earth, the globe. So this website is also used to monitor the wind direction and pattern. And here at the bottom, you could see you can even change the mode. You can change the mode from air to ocean. Like it will show you the ripples that is forming on the surface of ocean. Then you will click on particulates, and it will say what kind of particulate, how the particulates are flowing over the surface, like wind particulates or the water particulates, how they are flowing over the surface of Earth. It will show. Then you will, there are various kind of options that you can change, and there are various projection also. If you want to see in the form of a map, then you have to click on E, and it will show you in the form of a map. Originally it was in O format. So likewise you can change the map, and you can see what are the changes that is occurring over the surface of Earth. So these are the some basic free websites that you can directly use. Again, you can directly use to monitor the various activities that is happening all over the surface of Earth. Okay, so this was for today. I just told you the basics about remote sensing GIS and some applications and some basic website that you can use for just for your entertainment and to get more familiar about what this remote sensing thing gives you. Okay, so that was from my side. If you have any question, you can please type in the chat box. If you are facing any kind of problem, or if you have not understood anything, then I will tell you. RS images and GIS software. Okay, okay. I will explain you this. Today I told you about the online based website that is used to observe. Okay, in short, I will tell you how you can download some satellite imageries, and how you can visualize them on some softwares, or how you can download the software. So there are basically three websites. There are basically two kind of software, and there is a very famous website for downloading them is like, I will tell you the name, portal open portal of topography. I will give you the link, don't worry. This website you can use. You have to go to data, find data. I will directly give the link. This is portal.opentopography.org/dataset. This single website, type in the chat box, with GIS digitizing, which is the best tool for digitizing. I will recommend to use QGIS. QGIS with the base map will help you to digitize. I will give you a short demo of that also. Which Indian satellites are available freely? Okay. I'm coming to your question one by one. So first, I am explaining how to download some remote sensing images and GIS software. So this portal open topography will give you the DEM, the digital elevation model. It is a kind of satellite imagery which gives you the information of the elevation of a place. Okay. So going to this topography, suppose I am clicking this area. So you have to go to this page will open. Then you have to use your mouse, and you have to go to your location. like India. And suppose you want to download the remote sensing images of this area. Okay. So you have to use this select a region at the left, and then you have to select a boundary like this in a diagonal way, and it will give you various information of downloading what are the various images which are available. You can directly download. There is no login required. You can directly download. So for them, we mostly use this shuttle radar topography mission. This SRTM dataset we use. It is having GL3, GL1, and ellipsoidal. So we tend to use this GL1. GL1 is having 30-meter resolution. GL3 is having 90-meter resolution. And this GL1 30-meter resolution with some different kind of projection system it is there. So we will be using SRTM GL1. So we'll click there, and then it will highlight my area of interest which I have selected, and then I have to just give my mail ID. I will give my mail ID and just I will click submit. Nothing else. Just I will submit it. There is no login required, and there is, even if you don't give the correct mail ID also, you type any random mail ID and it will give you the result. And here after this querying part, that image will come. The downloading image will come. Okay. So you have to just click on this raster and you can simply download it. Okay, then I tell you how to open that. So for opening, you need some kind of GIS software like QGIS. QGIS is open source GIS software. So you have to just search download QGIS for Windows online. Go to this website. Suppose this version is available, so you have to just click on download. Close this message. Depending upon your internet speed, it is around 1.04 GB. You have to just click on start download, and it will start downloading. Okay, so I already have this software. Only my version is different, but it is all right. So I can directly open this software. Meanwhile, it is opening. I will tell you which Indian satellites are available freely. So Indian satellites are available in the Bhuvan portal. That link I will give you here. Bhuvan. This is the Indian portal. It is of NRSC. You have to go to this Open Data Archive. I will directly give you this link. So you will find the information about what the dataset which are available, especially the digital elevation model are there. Okay, this website, this open data website is just for your visualization. Like you want to visualize ocean-side dataset of your area, or like cartosat data of your area. And then cartosat is nothing but the digital elevation model. And then you have to select the product. Suppose you are selecting all versions. So this is the whole images which is available. This is the location. So it is available for India, for Nepal, as well as for Bangladesh and Pakistan. All this area you can use your Indian satellite dataset digital elevation model by the name of Cartosat, and it is available at 30-meter resolution. And how to download this? For this you need to have your account in Bhuvan portal. You need to have your account. You have to create your username password. Then only you can download it. Suppose you want to download it for your area of interest. Suppose somewhere here. Okay. So you will click on these tiles in the bottom, then click on start, and then suppose this tile you want to download. You will just select this tile, then click on next, and then you can check the version, whether version 3 you want to download, version 1 you want to download. So I'm downloading version 3, and I will just click on download. So it will say that you need to have your login. Login is required. Okay. So I will click on OK. You have to give your login. And this captcha you have to enter. I think my password is not taking. I have forgotten my password because I recently I am not using Indian satellite, so I don't remember actually. Q, oh, sorry, I don't remember this password. Password might be in my mail. I'm not remembering, but you have to log in. Then only that download will start. Okay, and this is the Indian satellite which is available for free to use. And for more Indian satellite at some higher resolution, you need to purchase. Like suppose you want digital elevation model at 1 meter or 2.5 meter or 10 meters, that is required to be purchased through NRSC website. Okay. Then these three images are also available in the one itself. This resource setting. If you go to this resource set, then this is the optical images, and it is available only for the Indian region. It is not available for Nepal, Pakistan, or Bangladesh or Bhutan. This is available only for India, and this is the optical imagery. Like you have Landsat for the NASA imagery. Similarly, for Indian imagery, ISRO imagery, you have this three. So these three images are available. You have to method is the same. You have to select the tile which you want to download. After clicking start, you can use control button and select more than one tile. And then you will click on next. Then it will ask for your login. And when you will log in, it will be downloaded. After your login, it will be downloaded. Okay. So your account should be there for downloading of this satellite. So I'm coming back to that dem which I have downloaded. It will come in a zip format, so we have to extract to raster.zip. Just to what? Images. So I can directly open it with QGIS. They were taken from, and this was the dem which was downloaded, and this is the QGIS interface. So this is the dem that we have downloaded. We can directly change the color by simply going to the properties and then going to single band pseudo color, and can just apply that color band. And see, you could see the higher elevations are giving in red, lower elevation in blue. This kind of visualization we can do from the satellite imagery, and this is the information of the depth. That like you can check that elevation ranges from 40 to 1259 for this whole type. Okay. So setting to directly. Okay. I will find the river. Okay. After certain amount of push it. Wait, first I will allow you to setting. Click on the participant. Okay, I have allowed everyone to unmute themselves. Okay. Hello?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I could not do the changes because
Oh yes, sir.
I
I
have
got it.
the host. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Shastri, sir, do you have any question? or do you want to discuss anything?
Sir, it was really a wonderful session given by Sachidanand sir. A nice overview of fundamentals, applications, and a quick demo of Google Earth Engine and QGIS has really increased our interest in the field so that we can work out practically something. The civil department has initiated a subject on remote sensing. Even ENTC department has started from this year. We also have an IIRS remote center here through which the knowledge base on remote sensing has been established or is being established. But what we need again, I hope Sachidanand sir will support us for more hands-on training on these kinds of softwares.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your introduction of all this. Hope we
Sir,
will keep on continuing our interactions
yes.
and work out something more in this field.
Yes, sir. I will take 5 more minutes. There are some
Yeah,
questions which students
yeah,
have
yeah,
asked.
sure, sir, sure.
Okay. So, like one has asked, which Indian satellites are available for you? So it is list three images that is for optical and cartosat data, which is for the digital elevation model that is available for free. And then asking about which digitization tool, which is the best tool. So I believe this QGIS itself is very good digitization tool. In future, if you are having some lectures related to remote sensing GIS, I will surely give you the demo how to do digitization on this Google Earth. You just basically need some base map, and after having your base map, you can simply create new layers, like new shapefile layer, and you can give the name, and you can give the type, and then directly start digitizing. So it is very simple using this. Suppose you want to create some point, or you want to create some line, you just give the new shapefile name as line, and the name, and then you click on OK, and here you will start digitizing. And simply, it is very simple. Like if this road you want to digitize, it could be done very quickly, like this. And then you can simply save it. So for digitization, I believe QGIS and Google Earth, these two are mostly used to. Okay. Then talking about this after SRTM, how topo sheet data is merged. Okay. So for the topo sheet dataset, we first need to download it from the website. Like Nakshe is the website of Survey of India. We download it from that website. After that, we have to first georeference it. Georeferencing is an art of giving directing the images where it is actually located on the ground. Suppose you know that this is the road which is located here, and this is the building, this is the forest area, and you have the topo sheet of these images. Then you need to match the coordinates, the lat long of your point with the topo sheet in order to in order to georeference it. That process a bit 15 to 20-minute task is there, but that could be done. After the georeferencing only, you can overlay your SRTM dataset and check okay, whether what elevation that area is having. Even you will find some topo sheet which already has that contour information. So you can even directly use that also to get the elevation of that place. So SRTM is also is used to get the elevation. You can directly use topo sheet after georeferencing to know the elevation of any place. Okay. Then question is asked how to download minor river basin dataset. Okay, minor river basin dataset. There is a website known as HydroSheds. Uh, HydroSheds. This website you can go through. It has got the river basin at 12 different levels, starting from 1 to 12. You have to explore this website. There is one hydro river package, lakes also is there. For globally it is present for whole global area, and you can directly download for Asia. Okay, and you can directly get that shapefile of that Asia, and from that you can just clip out your own area of interest. Okay, so you can use this Hydroshed website. I will give you the link. You can explore this website to get the basin shapefile. Then question is there ki, okay. What are different career opportunity? Okay, so career opportunity depends upon your skill. Suppose currently you are in, suppose you are in bachelor degree, so you are studying all the subjects. When you are getting a master's degree, it could be in the field of with related to remote sensing GIS. It could be related to water resources, remote sensing GIS and water resources. It could be urban, like the application which I have told. So depending upon your master's skill, I will recommend that if you have some master's skill, then your job opportunity will increase in that domains, and the domains are around. There are numerous opportunities, like you have seen in your daily life. There is Zomato, there is Uber, Ola. Uber is there, that is using location based information, so that is in the background using GIS and remote sensing knowledge. So you can get placed in that kind of website which is using geoinformatics. You can get placed to in some website which is working on urban design. There's some companies which are working on disasters. You can go there. I'm telling about this private opportunities, and some government also, like SIDCO is there, State Infrastructure Development Corporation. Cure is there, Center for Urban and Research. I think I don't know the full name, but there are various agencies which are hiring this GIS expert, remote sensing expert, which they are using to monitor the overall development of that area. Okay, you must have heard about ESRI, ESRI, from which the ArcGIS is there. So ArcGIS की जो parent company है ESRI है, that ESRI also recruits people, those who have the knowledge of remote sensing and GIS. ओके, और इसके अंदर बहुत सारे एप्लीकेशन है, जितने एप्लीकेशंस बताए लैंड यूज एंड रिमोट सेंसिंग जीआईएस के, सभी एप्लीकेशन में यू हैव द कैरियर अपॉर्चुनिटी. Apart from that, you have some research opportunity also. You go for masters and you go for PhD, and then for postdoc, and then for the assistant professor and lecturers. एक वो opportunity. Then there is some opportunity to start your own startup also. You can even start training other people. You can also start helping the government in doing some kind of minor jobs or some major job. You can be a consultant also. So it could go in any direction, like study direction also, as a consultant also, and as a job person also. Opportunity की कमी नहीं है, बस you need to have your skills. Okay. So please share all the links to okay, some links. I will share it again. This is for the time lapse. These students are for the visualization of temperature and cyclones kind of activity. These two I have not explained, but you can go through. This is for getting the information of some temperature data or rainfall data of a location. But you need to have some login ID. This website you can use to map your location. Like it is similar to Google Earth, but it is in a web format, internet format. Okay. So you can go through this website. You can use YouTube to get the more in detail. And if we have some courses in our future, then at that time also I will try to explain in detail how you can use. Do you have further questions?
If anyone has any question or feedback, they can unmute themselves and talk back. Hello, participants, faculties.
Hello.
Hello.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes. Pallavi, yes.
Yes, sir, I am also from Department of Civil Engineering.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your very informative and knowledgeful session, because this time our third year students are going to learn all these things in their subject, that is remote sensing and GIS. So at a very initial stage, they all are getting this informative session, sir. That is very, very important for them. So thank you, sir, because so many things which are not being covered in the syllabus, that all extra things you have covered in your session. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you, madam. Anyone want to talk or share your views or your feedback? Deshmukh sir, Balasaheb Patil sir, Dr. Balasaheb Patil, HOD, ANTC department.
No, sir.
Okay.
Session is very good, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Singh, sir. And it is informative as well as it is again what useful for the students also. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, sir, I'm also one of the faculty from Civil Engineering Department. It is very informative and nice session, sir. Sir, please can you tell us your journey up to this so that student can learn from you? Or
Okay. Okay, sir, sure. I will tell you in brief. I will tell you. Actually, I have a BTech in civil engineering from NIT Durgapur. So I did my civil engineering at around my batch was 2010 to 2014. So after that, also I was not sure what to do in future. So I started preparing for GATE. But what happened in my last year, I got placed in Larsen and Toubro. LNT came to our college and we were placed here. So for around 2 years, I worked in LNT, Larsen and Toubro, as a civil engineer, and there I was posted in the Himalayas, in the nearby Kedarnath, and there I was given the work of hydroelectricity project work. And from that location, I tried to use some satellite image. I tried to visit some. I had a very much interest in this space kind of observation and all. So I tried to search on the internet where are the how to get the satellite imagery, how to use in the field of water resources, because my site area was working on the water resource. So because my site was located nearby the water resources, so I developed my interest in that water resources, and then I started searching how to do this kind of what is remote sensing. During my job itself, I started searching. Then I got to know about this institute, that there is an institute which teaches like in masters that is affiliated from ISRO. So I tried to give that exam, right? And by the grace of God, I was qualified. So then I did my masters in remote sensing and GIS. And from there, I started after learning, and their teacher was very good. They taught us very well. Then I got this opportunity. Okay, now they have taught us. Now it is my turn to teach everyone. So then I joined this RV services as a consultant. And then we started delivering lectures to everywhere, and we also started giving some consultancy to the government organization as well as to the private organization in the field of remote sensing and GIS. This was sir, my brief journey.
thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you for asking.
सर हम रुकना है और कुछ बोलना है सर, बात कर सकते हैं या रुकते हैं?
सर
कैसे करते हैं?
हो गया मेरे ख्याल से आज का काफी. I think students have listened to the session.
Yes, sir, this was the wonderful session, sir. Really very informative and interesting. And there are so many things to learn, and which are really fascinating and attractive. The technologies, the applications, and everything to know further at depth.
Yes,
And
sir.
we surely wish to learn many things in future regarding the application part and the software's implementation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable time for today for us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.